Bonjour y'all, my name is Brita and today on Witches Unite I'm quickly going over the details of the upcoming Brilliant event in Harry Potter Wizards Unite. As always, thank you to Niantic and Warner Brothers for providing me with this information early so that I can get this video for all of you. So the next Brilliant event is going to be based on Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. It is called Into the Fire, which I love. I'm actually really enjoying these book-themed Brilliant events. I think that they're very creative. I think that the titles are great plays on the titles of the books. And for this particular one, I'm kind of wondering if the focus on Quidditch Foundables is kind of like a wink and a nod that the film Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire did not have enough Quidditch, because that is definitely a player complaint that's like, oh, we're at the Quidditch World Cup, it's awesome, and then there was no Quidditch, so kind of sad. But yeah, I think it's going to be fun. I love the boosted Foundables that are included for this that just really tie into the theme very well, and fingers crossed they will not be as difficult to find as the Ministry Executioner and Buckbeak, because I know that was really frustrating. Also, I don't know if the microphone is picking up my stomach noises. They're super loud to me, and I apologize if you can hear them as well, but I don't have time to reshoot this. The next Brilliant event is going to begin Monday, September 20th and run through Monday, September 27th, starting and ending at 11 a.m. Pacific time, as always. So, like most Brilliant events, we're going to have tasks and rewards and boosted Foundables and get more of the story. After the ending of the last Brilliant event, I am dying to find out what comes next. If you did not get all the dialogue in the last Brilliant event, my friend Mark runs the Task Force Times, and all of the dialogue is up on his website. So I will link that in the description down below. Brilliant Foundables and where to find them. We will have the Brilliant Omnoculars. That will be an encounter on the map. You will need 20 of those. We have the Brilliant Quidditch World Cup. That will also be an encounter on the map, and you also need 20 of those. Brilliant Bulgarian Seeker Victor Crumb will be a task reward. The Brilliant Boot Portkey, I love this, is the reward you get from opening Brilliant Portkeys. Like, it is perfect because Goblet of Fire, of course, introduces the concept of Portkeys, and I do actually think that a boot is what they use to get to the World Cup. It's great. So you need 5 of those. If you complete the entire bonus assignment, you do get those 5 Brilliant Boot images, so that you have that choice. You can pick up 5 Brilliant Portkeys, or you can finish the bonus assignment and you'll get the 5 images. And finally, there is a Brilliant Team Ireland fan, Fred and George Weasley. This might be the longest Foundable name that we have had, and that will be available in Wizarding Challenges. Of course, you need 3 of them. In addition, we have other boosted Foundables on the map. Those will be Quidditch fan Hermione Granger, which is great because she is somewhat rare. We have Hermione and Victor from the Yule Ball page. Quidditch fan Luna Lovegood, Quidditch fan Neville Longbottom, and Neville's Remembrall. All of those will also be boosted. I'm also asking Lola a clarifying question to see if something else is boosted. If it is, there will be an image of it right here. And if it's not, I'm gonna maybe cut those out. So those will be all of the Foundables that we are trying to find during the event. In addition, there will be a free store pack which has all of the ingredients for a single tonic for trace detection, 1 dark detector, 25 spell energy. There are also premium store packs. I have broken down their value over on Wizards Unite Hub. Spoiler alert, they're not great. 1 is a terrible deal, even if you need discounted spell energy. The other 2 are okay if you just like desperately need spell energy, which I get because some players are completely playing from home. tasks and rewards. As always, y'all can follow along on my screen with the collaborated on infographic. So, collect 3 ingredients or portmanteaus on the map. Use master notes 2 times. Return 12 brilliant binoculars. For the master notes, if you are really good at timing your potions, you can start a potion before the brilliant event begins. Do not use master notes on it. Once the event begins, use master notes on it, collect it immediately or fairly quickly, and then your second potion, go ahead and use your master notes on it. You get all the individual rewards and the very typical overall rewards for doing all of that. Oh, and of course, you know, brilliant binoculars. Use a tonic for trace detection or like walk around. Definitely walking in an area with a lot of map activity, if you're able to safely and legally do that, is a great way to get the boosted traces. And if you're doing a loop, you just want to make sure that your loop is big enough that the map resets by the time you get back to it. Alright, second set of tasks. Return 15 Quidditch fans. I actually love this as a task because that includes 3 separate boosted Foundables. And as I'm filming this, I realized I should have asked Lola if... no, I'm wrong. Okay. Second set of tasks. Return 15 Quidditch fans. I kind of love this. That could be Quidditch fan Hermione, Quidditch fan Luna, Quidditch fan Neville. Any of those will work for this task. Those will all be boosted. Again, walk, and use a taunt for trace detection to find those. And the next task is use taunt for trace detection 2 times, so it's already requiring that you do that. And then return 12 brilliant Quidditch World Cup, which again, you will find with a tonic for trace detection. Now, if you have plenty of map activity at home, and you don't necessarily need the 2 tonics in order to get all of those Foundables, you could always use the second tonic at the very end of the task, like after you've returned the Quidditch fans and the brilliant Quidditch World Cups, and then the tonic will go on to the third set of tasks, although those aren't really related, so it's up to you. Whatever you want. Individual rewards, the very identical standard overall rewards. Third set of tasks, brew 5 potions. So if you want to do this in advance, after you finish the master notes in the first set of tasks, then, you know, queue up your potions and just don't collect them. If you want to be able to do all 5 potions, you will need a rental cauldron to have them ready in advance. Or you can just, you know, have your 4 potions ready to collect, then do another short potion like a healing potion or a regular stimulant potion so that you can collect it fairly quickly. Collect 5 brilliant Into the Fire runestones. We've had this task before. You earn brilliant runestones by visiting the brilliant registry and leveling up. So do not visit the brilliant registry until you reach this task. That will make it a lot easier for you. And honestly, you should get enough brilliant family XP to that if you wait until this task to do it, then you should be able to collect the 5 brilliant runestones. I didn't do the full math on it, so you might have to return a few more brilliant Foundables to get enough, but I think you'll be fine. And finally, earn 7,000 wizarding XP from wizarding challenges. So drink a brain elixir, hop on the night bus, and do your thing. And you got the individual rewards and the overall rewards, so yay! Alright, 4th set of tasks. I'm hoping that maybe this means that the Wizards Unite team is finally listening to me and to a lot of you. Cast 25 good spells. Good, not great. And they can be anything. So what's great about this, good about this, is that the spell for Quidditch fan Hermione is Augmenti. And that is one of the easiest spells in the game. It's easy for most players. So that should help you get the good spells that you need in order to progress. Defeat 20 foes in wizarding challenges. You get 3 to 4 foes, usually between like Ruins 4 and Tower 3. So just do that however is best for you. And then collect 3 brilliant Team Ireland fan Fred Weasley and George Weasley fragments by using Brilliant into the Fire Runestones. So you can do this while you're defeating foes, you know, just a little 2-for-1 right there. And yeah, just use your Brilliant Runestones and you should get those fragments. For doing, you get 1 spellbook for each of those individual tasks. You get the restricted section books, the defense against dark arts books, the gold, the spell energy, and the brilliant Bulgarian seeker Victor Crumb for completing the 4 sets of tasks. Then of course we have a bonus assignment. Place 5 images on into the fire page. Basically, whenever your image like starts to shimmer, do not tap it. I know you want to tap it. Do not tap it. Just wait until you get to the bonus assignment to do that. Return 25 Quidditch fans. Again, they're boosted, so you have Hermione, Neville, Luna. Return those. Earn 12,500 Wizarding XP from any source. Super easy. Drink a brain elixir, and then open all your gifts, especially your extravagant gifts. I open a handful of extravagant gifts, and I get that XP. No problem. Use 9 stimulant potions. Any stimulant potions will count. Just play the way that you normally would and use the stimulant potions the way you normally would. And then at the end of the event, if you still have a stimulant potions left to do, then you might want to use an edible dark mark to get adversaries, because then you can like definitely want to use the stimulant potions without like wasting them. Finally, return 5 Remember All Foundables. So this is also boosted. I'm not gonna lie, I don't. Is the Remember? Okay, it's been a while since I've reread Harry Potter. Does Neville get a new Remember All in Goblet of Fire because he lost his first one? I think maybe that's what happens. I don't remember. I obviously need a Remember All. For doing all of that, you get your rewards, and your overall rewards do include a title, Calamitous Champion, which is pretty cool. More defense against dark arts books, and of course, as already mentioned, you get the 5 brilliant boot Portkey images that you would otherwise get by walking off Portkeys. And again, I just kind of love that like duality there. It's just very clever. One final tip to help you prepare for the second week of the Brilliant event. I've had a few people suggest that I start sharing this. So we frequently get the task of collecting Brilliant Runestones. And of course, that's harder to do in the second week than the first week because each level up requires more Brilliant Family XP. If you want to make it easier for you in week 2, then you might consider picking up a few Brilliant Portkeys during week 1, even if you don't need the Brilliant Family XP. Then you can walk them off and wait until you get to that task in the second week to open them, and then you'll get a lot of Brilliant Family XP all at once. This obviously is a strategy where you are guessing and hoping that the second week requires you to collect Brilliant Family Runestones, but since that does frequently happen, it's a pretty safe bet. So if you want to do that, that is something you can do. Also, the location is going to be the Quidditch changing rooms, which is a really fun location. So you might want to pick up a Brilliant Portkey just so that you can see that. All right, that is about all that I have for y'all today. As always, thank you so much for watching. Also, thank you to Niantic and Warner Brothers for providing me with this information early so that I could create this video for all of you. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below with your thoughts on this event. Finally, if you want more Wizards Unite content, subscribe to my channel. All of you who are already here, I very much appreciate you. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your comments. Sometimes it can be hard to be a content creator for a game that has a shrinking community. So truly the fact that you are still here means a lot to me. And you know, if you want other people to join like this little pink part of the internet, you can share my channel with your friends and family. So yeah, that's about it. Once again, thank y'all so much for watching. Until next time, au revoir, witches.